Oprah Winfrey has been tied to so many awful people.
Yeah.
And the things that she's done throughout the years have only been in service to certain people.
You won't believe what Jaguar Wright just revealed about Oprah and Diddy. Word on the street is she's got some bombshells that could seriously shake up both their careers. This isn't just regular gossip. These are revelations that could make you rethink everything you thought you knew about these entertainment icons.
Over leaked audio from Diddy's evil parties. Now, me personally, I feel like her celebrity status and being able to connect so many people, it's like she might be right in the middle of all of this, allegedly. Let me just say that. She may be, because, you know, the whole Harvey Weinstein and all that stuff, that one doctor, that healing doctor she had. So we're going to check this out, man. But, hey, buckle up, because I know it's going to get wild.
Jaguar Wright isn't just talk. She's been in the game, working with legends like The Roots, Jay-Z, and Al Green. But now, she's making headlines for a different reason, exposing the secrets of the music industry. Some say she's chasing clout, but others believe she's dropping real truth bombs. And here's the kicker. Jaguar claims to have evidence that could shake the industry to its core, the kind of dirt that keeps record execs awake at night. While most stay quiet to avoid burning bridges, Jaguar's ready to set the whole industry ablaze. Now, she's aiming at two of the biggest names out there, Oprah Winfrey and Diddy. Yep, two giants with power and money that could rival entire countries.
Osbourne, Justin Bieber, and Usher be potentially questioned by federal investigators.
Were that there are a lot of people in Hollywood were probably worried about which Diddy parties they were at and what was going on.
Diddy's reign is obviously over, but there's another billionaire that might go down with him. And it's not Jay-Z, but Oprah. There have been rumors for years about how Oprah is not what she seems, and that there's something sinister behind that loving mask. And this watershed moment might just be her end as well. First, let's take a look at why people think Oprah's not all she seems chalked up to be.
I don't know if they're going to mention it here, so I'm going to say it here, because they were talking about like the kids in Africa. You know, it was something going on with one of the, I don't know if it was like one of the staff members there had did something with one of the kids. So it gets deep, y'all. It really.
When Oprah's name comes up, you know it's serious. Jaguar Wright isn't just gossiping. She's claiming to have insider info that could shake the entire entertainment industry. With years in the game, she's seen it all and isn't afraid to spill it. If even a fraction of her claims are true, Hollywood could be in for a massive shakeup. Love her or hate her, Jaguar's not holding back, and the drama is just getting started.
People are going to write what they want to write. We try not to read the good or the bad because it just kind of comes with the territory. You know, either you're too fat, you're too skinny, and people are just going to write what they
What size are you, by the way?
Size?
Yeah,
I'm really short.
You're not sure?
Girls, and you know.
That's so interesting. That is so interesting. I'm like obsessed with size, and you're like, I really don't know.
Mary-Kate did eventually seek treatment for an eating disorder later that year. And we've progressed and we've seen just the look on her face, how horrified Mary-Kate and her sister Ashley were when they were asked that question, and then for Oprah to laugh about it. It comes off tone deaf now.
There was also Monique, the actress who has accused Tyler Perry and Oprah of blackballing her from the industry. Her claims have been proven true, especially as Perry straight up admitted to having a hand in making sure she didn't get hired. Monique even said Oprah started stealing roles that were offered to her first. But her real problem was when Oprah invited her family on her show without consultation. And then comes the most problematic thing of all, and the part that actually may tie her to Diddy is her connection to Harvey Weinstein.
Yeah.
While she was quick to give an Oscars speech and speak up about women facing sexual assault, people pointed out that she had been a frequent collaborator of Weinstein for years and never spoke up. It's hard to believe she never saw anything, and she even avoided...
It's like, so it's... because, you know, with all this stuff coming out and they saying like these names are to be released, it would not shock me if her name is in there at all. Just looking at these pictures here, man, like, you know, they know what goes down in the industry, you know. So for you to be taking a picture with this man is like, just seeing that shot right there is like just crazy.
We all think we know Oprah, the queen of daytime TV, the book club mogul, the media icon who's been part of our lives for decades. But according to Jaguar Wright, there's a darker side to her story. Jaguar claims Oprah's success isn't just built on feel-good moments and hard work. It's tied to secret deals, shady power moves, and alliances with people who can make or break empires. And here's the kicker. Diddy's name is in the mix too. If even a shred of this is true, it's the kind of revelation that could shake Oprah's entire empire to its core.
About it from a wider perspective, rather than specifically calling him out.
And this is what I do know for sure. When something this major happens, when you have the fallout, 50 women coming forward, that it's a watershed moment. And what I do believe is actually happening is that, first of all, it's triggering a lot of unreleased pain, repressed anger, guilt, and suffering that a lot of women have had. I happened to be on set with several actresses the other day, and we were filming some things, and they hadn't slept over a period of 2 or 3 days, and I was like, what is that? I said, oh, you guys are suffering from PTSD.
And when you start talking about it out loud too,
everybody has a story. Everybody has a story. And so I think this is a watershed moment. And if we make this just about Harvey Weinstein, then we will have lost this moment. I think this is a moment where no matter what business you work in, there have been women who not only had the disease to please, that's a part of it, but who felt that in order to keep my job, in order to keep my position, in order to keep moving forward, I've got to smile, I've got to look the other way, I got to pretend he didn't say that, I got to pretend he didn't touch me. I think those days are about to be over.
She talked about how they shouldn't make the issue about Harvey Weinstein in particular, but look at the trouble women face as a whole. People pointed out that it was very convenient for her to bring up...
Yeah, but if you make it about Harvey Weinstein and he suffers some consequences, then, you know, maybe these people who are doing these things won't be doing them. Like, oh, they got Harvey, I need to stop this. You know, it's so weird. And so it just didn't sit well with me when she said that at all. And then you see those pictures of the big open arms. And like I said, I just feel like a lot of them know this is going on.
Jaguar Wright is spilling tea that's shaking Hollywood to its core. She claims Diddy isn't just a hip-hop mogul. He's pulling strings across the entire entertainment industry. And guess who's allegedly tied up in this web? Oprah. According to Jaguar, their connection goes deep, influencing careers, deals, and who rises to fame. If true, this could flip everything we thought we knew about Oprah and Diddy. Buckle up.
You. Because you told the truth, Jock, and then after Diddy called you, you went back and tried to clean it up. But your all about is off the Stevie J's. You Diddy do-wop bop bitches.
Do you feel like that's the reason why this beef, but you know, that Stevie J stands where he stands between the beef with 50 Cent and Diddy?
I don't know where Stevie J stands. I only know Stevie J sitting on a drum set or fuck. I don't know where he stand.
Man.
I know what he stand up in. And I know what done stood up in him. Take that.
So wait, so when you heard...
I can't stand these... Like, for real, like, I'm just tired. Let's keep it a bean. All these niggas... You're not even gay men because you won't claim it. No, you want to sit around and pretend to like bitch. That's what y'all do. And then you get these hard Jocelyn?
So I'm just
like
curious.
these are the you like half man bitches. No disrespect, but Jocelyn rough.
Them shoulders is.
And the way she like running up on, I already know she done strapped up on you.
Ooh. Ooh. So, Jack, let me ask you. There's one. Some of the shocking things
I hear that mean with a harness.
Oh. Okay, not a harness.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask you this. I'm sure somebody's already asked you this, but have you ever been to a P. Diddy party?
Yeah, several, many, honestly.
And so, can you take us through like what goes on, like when you were there?
What did I say when y'all asked me about why was the TD Jakes at the Diddy party?
Yeah.
What'd I say? Money
Right.
and sex.
That's it.
That's correct. Were you surprised that there were so many cameras in his houses?
No.
That he was recording these?
He is the J. Edgar Hoover of hip hop.
Okay.
Y'all done seen him put on the pyramid with a skirt?
So let me ask you, when you hear that Cassie was told to hire male escorts to come and what they call freak offs now.
Yeah.
Is that something normal that happens in Hollywood?
Yeah.
Freak offs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody know that. I've been saying it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many times I got these is wild.
So do you feel like people, when they hear pink cocaine, Young Miami has to bring across?
Wait, the Tusi.
Yeah, the Tusi. That's what they call.
I found out. I talked to my drug guy because I wanted to be informed. Because people was calling it Tusi, that's calling it the Tunchi. I didn't know which one it was, so I talked to my drug guy, and my drug guy filled me in, and then it made perfect.
Hold up. You thought the tea was hot. It's about to boil over. We know Diddy's link to Oprah. But that's just the appetizer, the real story. Diddy's influence stretches far beyond music. Jaguar Wright says he's running a whole network of power players across Hollywood. We're talking secret late-night meetings, hush money, and cover-ups that would make the government blush. And it's not just music. Jaguar hints Diddy's got his hands in movies, TV, magazines.
Overall at that moment, rather than holding her friend accountable. But what do you think? Was she right in how she handled the question, or should she have kept the focus on Weinstein?
You pretend it's okay. You pretend you didn't. No, it isn't. You're right, Jeff. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. But a lot of women have been silenced, and I know. But I do think it's going to change. Being a victim of that, when you feel like you cannot be heard, and then other people start speaking out, it makes you feel like, oh, now I can speak out too.
Yeah. So, you've been speaking about it for years.
Yeah. Following her Oscars speech, two people actually came out to say what everyone was thinking. Singer Seal pointed out that she had been part of the problem for decades and now wanted to act like a saint.
Me too.
3 days after Oprah publicly supported victims' assault in the wake of numerous allegations against Harvey Weinstein, singer Seal Instagrammed this meme, showing Winfrey kissing the disgraced mogul. It reads, "When you have been part of the problem for decades, but suddenly they all think you are the solution." While Weinstein maintains his innocence, Seal hasn't commented further, and Oprah has not responded.
This moment is a really powerful time for everybody to get woke.
Rose McGowan, an actress and one of the first people to speak up about Weinstein, also ripped into Oprah and called her out for abandoning victims of sexual abuse and called her as fake as they come.
So Rose McGowan has put Oprah on blast. Rose recently called out Oprah on Twitter over her past associations with some controversial men. Rose wrote, quote, "From being pals with Harvey Weinstein to abandoning and destroying Russell Simmons' victims, she is about supporting a sick power structure for personal gain. She is as fake as they come." And just to refresh your memory, music producer Russell Simmons has been accused by at least 15 women. Last year, Oprah pulled out of a documentary that's highlighting their stories because she and the filmmakers apparently did not see eye to eye.
Again, a lot of times they say things in these videos that aren't allowed to be repeated in the reaction video. So I'll have to trim and edit out these things, but I will leave the original video in the description. Just have to say that.
On that project. And as for her former friendship with Harvey Weinstein, Oprah had said that she did not know assault accusations from women, including Rose, only that she had heard he was a bully.
Now, to refresh your memory, Kevin Hart is an old friend of Diddy. He's also very close to both Oprah and Tyler Perry, even once saying that Oprah loves him more than anyone else in the world. It's obvious that all of them probably know each other. Hart was even in the now infamous Usher video, where Diddy said he and the singer fight over Frosted Flakes.
In my opinion, one of the ones that affects me the most is Justin Bieber.
Do you have the Kevin Hart one?
Which is odd, Pat, because he gets caught saying that he would wake up next to him and then he changes it and says we would fight off over the Frosted Flakes. Even Kevin Hart is uncomfortable because you're admitting that you were sleeping next to a freaking child. And it's like, I'm tired of hearing all these stories and people just laugh about it. We giggle like this is it right here.
Yeah.
We want to thank you. Come here. Don't sit on the bed at night. No homo. No, just don't get close to the bed. Don't get close. But it's just like, yo, we want to thank you for hosting the thing, man. It's been a pleasure. You didn't have to do it, and you did it.
No. I definitely didn't have to do it. I definitely didn't have to. First and foremost, I'm not getting in the bed. Shout out to him and what he did. I'm just gonna, if we can, let's just put the camera a little this way, just so we're not. I don't want my shot to even, I don't want it to come close to the bed at all. I should look like he fresh off a goddamn plane. I should.
Fresh off the guard stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and, pause, but like, check this out. Back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the Frosted Flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the Frosted Flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And
nobody's gonna acknowledge this for me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the Frosted Flakes, and we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid.
He's having a good time. Your Usher made it in the... Hey, yo.
Some people are also pointing out how suspicious it is that Kevin Hart closed restaurants days before Diddy's arrests. While some have tried to debunk the theory, it's obvious that there's more to it considering their history.
Hey, Kevin Hart, why are you shutting down all of your restaurants right around the time that Diddy gets busted, Bubba? For those of y'all who don't know, Kevin just shut down all 4 of his vegan restaurants in California after only being open for 2 years. And it's not like they weren't successful. Even Kim Kardashian was tweeting about how amazing his meatless burgers were. Meatless burgers. Good question though, Bubba. Does it have anything to do with this? And also, why the hell are you two so sweaty together? But to be fair, the super thorough fact checkers are saying that this is debunked and it couldn't be it because Kevin closed his restaurants on the 11th and Diddy got arrested on the 16th. Oh, but what's this? Diddy moved back to New York 11 days before the 16th because he knew that he was going to be arrested by federal authorities. And I think it's fair to assume, since him and Kevin are such BFFs together, that he would have let Kevin know exactly what was going on ahead of time.
And then there's the fact that whether Kevin is involved or not, he's certainly aware of the powers at large in Hollywood. He made it clear enough when he warned Kelly Clarkson to not talk too much, as it could get her in trouble.
I was like, and then I don't know if you've had this, but I've had people throw millions of dollars in my face to do something I didn't want to do. And what? Just, you've been off, yeah. Oh, they're in the room.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah. That was my way of cueing you. Like, it's open dialogue.
Yeah, you want me to keep talking about it?
By all means, we can keep talking about anything. But
don't do it.
Yeah, no, of course.
One thing's for sure, people who used to attend his wild parties are probably worried.
Millions of dollars to do what? Right? Come on now. Come on.
Asterisk everything asterisk. He's playing chess while everyone else is still figuring out checkers. Original voice, original voice. Now here's where it gets even juicier. Asterisk Oprah's asterisk name just popped up in Diddy's web. Yep, the queen of daytime TV might be tangled in his business too. Plot twist, right? According to Jaguar, nothing in Hollywood moves without Diddy's nod. Want to be a star? Better be on his good side. Stay relevant? Make sure he's happy. It's like Diddy's the invisible king of the industry, and everyone's bowing, whether they know it or not. If even half of what Jaguar says is true, this changes everything we thought we knew. Diddy isn't just making hits, he's pulling strings everywhere. And now, with Oprah in the mix, this tea is
back to his parties.
I said, everybody, come on over to the house.
While it's not a crime to attend a Diddy event, several of the civil lawsuits allege sex crimes occurred during those wild parties.
I've got a lot I can't tell. Can't tell that one either.
The question now could pass attendees like Ashton Kutcher, Demi Moore, Kelly Osbourne, Justin Bieber, and Usher be potentially questioned by federal investigators.
Anyone who attended one of Diddy's parties dating back decades should be concerned. So Diddy's rich and powerful friends should make sure they have lawyers on standby as the feds may come knocking.
Over the weekend, all of Usher's posts on Twitter mysteriously disappeared, leading some to speculate it was related to Diddy.
Former federal prosecutor Naima Rahmani has already said that rich and powerful people involved with Diddy are probably talking to their lawyers right now.
I do, and I'm here in Hollywood, and Diddy's parties were notorious and one of the worst kept secrets in Hollywood. If I were one of those rich and famous celebrities and I participated in these sex acts, I would be very concerned. I would be talking to a lawyer. At best, I'm a witness. At worst, I'm a co-defendant. And I thought that the feds were actually thinking about potentially charging others, and that's why it took 6 months to arrest and indict Diddy. But it turns out that wasn't the case. But if you believe U.S. Attorney Damian Williams, and I do, in the reports, there are at least 50 witnesses that the feds have spoken to, and I bet that some of those were participants in the sex act.
Now, he said that a lot of people are looking forward to the rich also having to face some retaliation rather than going scot-free like they did during the Jeffrey Epstein case.
I think they are, and I think they should. Obviously, very different case, but one of the criticisms of the Jeffrey Epstein investigation is that the rich and famous people that participated in the sex acts were never brought to justice. And even Epstein himself got a sweetheart deal, probably because he was very rich and well connected. So, if there are other celebrities, they shouldn't get a free pass merely because of their wealth or their fame. And, I think that the U.S. Attorney's Office going after Diddy, obviously he's going to be their main target. But if there's other people that were participants, they too should be prosecuted.
There's already a long list of people who've been identified as being part of his shenanigans, with the only question left being identifying enablers, victims, and passerbys.
Were that there are a lot of people in Hollywood were probably worried about which Diddy parties they were at and what was going on. That's not to say that they were necessarily even involved in any of the things that are alleged by the U.S. Attorney's Office. But if you're at that party and it turns out that that's when he set up one of these freak-offs, that it was going on in another room and you didn't know about it, there's a good chance that you're going to be called by the U.S. Attorney's Office. And certainly if you were involved, you would get a call because they're going to want to know everything you want to know and may even want you to be a witness. I just think, we're just starting to scratch the surface of what this case, this case is going to touch and involve. And the feds have said that this remains an open investigation. There could be more charges for Diddy. There could be more charges for other people involved. And usually the way this works is once they find out other people are involved or were witnesses, they bring them in and they sort of lean on them. And it's sort of like, you're going to cooperate with us, or there's a possibility that you could face charges. So this is going to be a slow developing a case here because we're just getting started. And I don't see how this trial begins anytime before next year.
For now, Oprah has managed to stay safe. But how long will this last? With Kevin Hart already thrown into the mix, will we soon see Oprah's reality being exposed once and for all? Let us know what you think in the comments. That's it for now. For more...
I feel like she is a key piece in all this, with everything, just because you're considered to be, a A-list celebrity, top tier, connected to so many people. You look at the pictures and you see who she's taking pictures with, so I feel like that could possibly be one of the reasons why she may get a phone call, you know? Or like I said, if people have like damaging evidence, what I mean by that is like, if they're looking at these tapes and they see people there while things are going down, it's like, will they be brought to justice? Or because of their celebrity and who they're connected to, because you just use your imagination of how crazy it can get. And I'm talking about in a justice system and all that. You never know if somebody...
Spoiling. Asterisk. The real question is, how long can Hollywood keep this under wraps before it all explodes? All right, y'all, buckle up. Jaguar Wright is spilling tea so hot it could burn Hollywood to the ground. She's not just dishing out random gossip. She's claiming to have asterisk receipts asterisk on a secret partnership between Oprah and Diddy. And this isn't some casual business deal. Jaguar says it's a behind-the-scenes power play that could change everything we know about these two icons.